Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, we are doing another luxury haul. So we're going to start with some things from Chanel. I have a handbag and then a pair of ballet flats. So the first thing is this handbag that I already fully unboxed on TikTok, so it's not in the box anymore. I haven't used it yet because I've been waiting to do the YouTube haul, so this video, but I did fully unbox it and everything. Like, this is obviously fully wrapped on TikTok if you want to see like the actual unboxing. But this is the bag and I purchased this in France. I won't go too into depth on this because I already did that in that YouTube video. Or that TikTok video. I will probably link that in the description box below so you guys can watch that if you haven't already. So it's just a rectangular mini flat bag. I already have this in that black color and in gold. So I really wanted just like a denim version because I do use that one denim bag. I'll put a photo on the screen here quite a bit, so I do love the denim material. So the hardware is rhodium, so it's basically a black, but it definitely appears more of a darker silver hardware. And then the interior is kind of the same sort of print all throughout, and it's just that same style of the mini flap. It has the back pocket. This is really handy for me because sometimes when I'm at checkout, I like to just be able to put the credit card back here and not have to touch things if my hands are dirty from checking out. So I love this bag and I use the black one all the time, so I thought another mini flap in a kind of blackish color, this is sort of black and gray, would be nice for me since I do use that one black bag quite a bit. I purchased again like that handbag and then these ballet flats that I'm going to open. These I haven't opened since in France, so they are still wrapped. But these were purchased again like in France, in Cannes specifically. So if you guys want to know like the price of that bag after the VAT refund and everything, you can go and watch that TikTok video. I'm not going to like re-share it here because I think most of you guys already follow me on there, so already probably saw that. But if you didn't, I will link it in the description. So this is obviously how it actually came wrapped. For the handbag, I just had already unwrapped it. So it has the dust bags. I do like how Chanel does individual dust bags similar to Hermes, so it is nice for travel so they're not together, you know, potentially scuffing up the other shoe. I don't typically like that with shoes if it's the same dust bag because I feel like the shoes could potentially scuff next to each other, especially in a suitcase. So I like when they're individual so they're separated. So these are the ballet flats and these are in a white black color combo. I believe this is new for fall and winter 24/25. I don't believe this color combo was offered prior to that collection. And these are in leather, specifically lamb leather, and I just like how they're feminine without foregoing comfort. A lot of feminine shoes are typically heels, or sandals, which aren't very suitable for the winter or fall. So I like that these are closed toe. These work for fall and winter without, you know, foregoing that feminine aspect. And I love the color combo as well. I tend to wear a lot of either like very neutral white or beige clothes or black. I know I'm wearing red right now. This is really just for like holiday vibes. And I already have a pair of plain black ones and then the beige black color combo of these, so I do really like this shoe. Anything that is lamb leather is typically going to be very comfortable for any kind of footwear piece. And so I do know that these are already comfortable. It's just a different color combo than I already owned. These are definitely a very good timeless piece to have in your collection. If you guys were thinking about purchasing a pair of Chanel ballet flats, I definitely think if you have the means to, it is sort of a timeless wardrobe staple in my opinion. I would maybe opt for black or beige black for your first pair, but I also love this color combo for something different. And they do offer the ballet flats in suede and tweed as well. I believe that's, at least in their new collection, they have quite a bit of options of suede and tweed materials for those ballet flats, but they weren't as comfortable. And in my opinion, I don't think they would hold up as well. They did have some really cute options that I saw in store. I just didn't think that they would hold up very well. I figured they might be more susceptible to showing more signs of wear, scuffs more easily, specifically the suede, so I did opt to just stick with the lambskin. Next, I have quite a bit of travel size perfumes from Scentbird. This video is sponsored by Scentbird, however, all opinions are my own. I genuinely use these travel size perfumes. They're extremely handy. It's also more affordable and it minimizes risks to order travel size perfumes from Scentbird as opposed to committing to a full-size bottle. Your first month is only $8 and after that it is less than $17 a month. This makes Scentbird a really good option for fragrance lovers or if you are on the hunt for a signature perfume. They have a really diverse and flexible selection, so they have a variety of different perfumes ranging from brands like Prada, Versace, and even more niche brands like Parfums de Marly and Roja. And you will receive a 30-day supply of each fragrance, giving you enough time to fully experience that scent and maybe even decide it's your signature scent and you then want to invest in the full thing. And if you're not sure which perfume you want to try, they do have a quiz on their website, so this will give you a more tailored perfume based on your preferences. The first perfume is Sweet Taboo by Chris Collins. So the brand is Chris Collins, the scent is sweet, or the fragrance name is Sweet Taboo. And the smells very gourmand, as a lot of the top notes are very gourmand scented. So it has like vanilla, cinnamon, coffee. This is a very suitable fragrance for fall and winter, specifically fall. This one I think might be my new favorite for this season. And vanilla is definitely the most prominent scent. So like opening note wise, I would definitely say vanilla, and then you do kind of get that cinnamon and coffee that follow. But vanilla is definitely the most prominent. And I would say this would be very either for the season, so fall, winter, or a very like evening scent. So something you might wear if you're going to dinner, if you have like evening plans, or something a little bit more maybe like formal or nighttime I kind of associate this with. Next I have Flor Narcotique by Ex Nihilo. And this is very, it has peony, it has bergamot, it has lychee. I think lychee is a very unique fragrance, especially to have as a top note. So it has a very unique but overall beautiful smell that is, I think, would cater to a lot of people. I don't think it's too unique to where that some people may not like it. I would say the Chris Collins Sweet Taboo is very fall. It's a very like signature scent for fall winter season for sure, or for dinners like nighttime. I definitely associate that with evening wear. However, I would say this one is definitely more everyday. It is, I would say, categorized in more of a spring category. It is primarily flower. It has peony in it, hence the name Flor Narcotique, but I would say this is a very good option for a potential signature scent. It is a very beautiful smell that I think a lot of people would like. Next I have Strawberry Shortcake. This is a collab they did with Scentbird. So this is inspired by the iconic cartoon and the Scented Dolls. And this one definitely has a the prominent strawberry jam like scent when you smell it. And that is one of course, the top notes. It also has a note of whipped cream. So while it opens with the strawberry jam, you can definitely smell the whipped cream, which I think is also another sort of unique top note to have. I would say this is very suitable for every day. It's also kind of fall because it is sort of a like dessert scent. So I do think that kind of caters to like fall, winter, specifically fall. But this is a really good option for every day as well. It has a very like yummy scent. If you're somebody who really likes like kind of like food smelling scents, like vanilla, it kind of can smell. I know like a lot of popular scents could be like a vanilla sugar cookie or things like that. If you're somebody who really loves like vanilla scents or scents that are, you know, kind of catered to almost smelling like you're a dessert, this is a really good option. Next I have commodity fragrances in juice. So if you guys saw a TikTok a while back, I actually worked with this fragrance brand on their milk fragrance. So this is a new one called Juice. I did actually receive the full size of this in PR, so I already know that I really love this one. And I do actually already have a travel size, so it's just another travel size. All of commodity fragrances, their perfumes are so good. The milk one smells like marshmallows. It's also a really suitable option. I'm sure that Scentbird also offers that on their website, a travel size. So this one's in the juice fragrance. This one's definitely more of a like summer category. This is just an overall very like sweet, fruity, floral smell. It does smell very sort of like a little bit dessert, like almost maybe like very fruity, sort of, it's in that food category, kind of similar to the Strawberry Shortcake. It does kind of smell like the sort of yummy, you smell like you are like maybe that dessert or that fruit. This smells almost very realistic to like if you were actually smelling like a fruit. And this does have a very sweet, overall sweet fruit smell, like a very ripe fruit. That sounds like very odd, but it's a very pleasant smell. And this, while I would categorize this as more of a summer scent, I do think this is very suitable for every day. I think anytime you can get into a sort of dessert or a fruity scent, even floral, that is something that you can wear year round and can be an option for a signature scent. So if you really love like fruity scents, if you like DKNY Be Delicious, for instance, like you would probably really like this scent. This is sort of a like different version of that in a sense, in a different fruit category. And then the last perfume from Scentbird is Michel Germain Paris, and this is Emily in Paris. So if you guys saw on TikTok, I actually worked with Netflix Games to promote Emily in Paris's new, like they have a new game with Netflix. So if you guys didn't see that, they also have a like video game. It's so interesting how that show, like they have a perfume now, they have like a game version of it, and a lot of people obviously love that show. And this has some actually really interesting top notes. It has Parisian Rose, it has French Pear, so those two are very catered towards, you know, Emily in Paris, like France, French. And then it also has Seductive Neroli, and you guys know I love Neroli, so this one actually might be a contender for a signature scent. And it has some very unique, interesting top notes, so I think this is also a really good contender if you guys are looking for a signature scent. But definitely recommend that you guys try out Scentbird. I will have a link in the description box below for you to go to their website. I will also have a discount code on the screen. This discount code will get you guys 55% off, which is a huge discount, and you also receive free shipping and then a free case. So one of these little travel cases that these come in, these are also, you can open these and the fragrance will you can switch out the fragrances with the case. So you can easily switch out the fragrances if you have like one case that you really like or something, You can switch the fragrance bottles out and then it just slides right back in there, and then you lock it by turning this, and it's set, it won't move, the case won't open. These are also good again for like trying out different perfumes. They also offer colognes too, so if you're a guy or if you want to, you know, give something to your husband or boyfriend or something, they also have colognes on there as well, so it's not just perfumes, it's fragrances for men and women. So next I have a handbag from Anine Bing. So I did receive this in PR, and maybe like half of the things for the rest of the video I did receive in PR, and then the rest I purchased. But anything I receive in PR, I usually was able to pick it out. It is something I genuinely like, or I wouldn't even be sharing it. So this is a crossbody bag. So this is their Ellie crossbody bag, and the strap is adjustable, the hardware is gold, and it is 100% Spazzolato leather. So it is also really good quality. I don't think the price point is bad for this bag either. You will see a lot of larger designers really mark up the price for bags, when for me I definitely am trying to be a little bit more pragmatic with my spending, in the sense of trying to select products that I know I will genuinely use or that I will receive a lot of use out of. So like the Chanel denim bag, I know I love my other Chanel denim, so I know I'll receive a lot of use out of that. I definitely went through probably most of my life where I would just like buy something if I just even slightly liked it, whereas now it's like my closet is only so big. So I am trying to be more pragmatic with my spending and picking things that are more timeless or will last you a long time, and then eventually, you know, if I ever have children, I can pass that down to my daughter, or just items that I know I'm going to receive a lot of use out of and may not necessarily be timeless, but I am receiving a lot of use and the quality is there. So this is definitely something where the quality is there. I think the price point isn't outrageous or anything. I believe this bag is around $700. You will definitely see designers where this is immediately several thousand. So I do think this is actually a pretty good deal for the bag. Not like a deal, but it's actually at a fair price in my opinion. And it has this magnetic opening slash closure, so it closes with this magnetic. All of the hardware is gold, and it has a few different pockets in here. So you have this like first little pocket here, then you have the main pocket, and then you also have a little inner pocket here if you didn't want to have a wallet, or if you don't have a card case or didn't want to use one. This is a pretty good pocket to put cards in. And then you know, just has those 3 different compartments, with of course the main one being larger. I haven't used this yet, but I do plan on using this. I do plan on using this probably more so in the winter, because for fall I have a different bag I'm using right now for fall. And I think this is also really good for travel. I typically like crossbody bags for running errands and for traveling, and I think I need my hands free, so this is a really good option for that. And it's like this high shine black finish, which I think looks really nice and sophisticated. Next I have 2 hats from Eugenia Kim. So the first one is this little pink wool one. I did style this on my TikTok, but I haven't actually worn it out of the house yet. Typically what I will do when you guys see like outfit videos on TikTok is that's sort of me trying on outfits, seeing what I like for when I actually wear it out, and then I'm kind of like, oh, I might as well film a TikTok video while I'm trying on outfits. That's kind of what I do. For errand clothes, no, I'm not trying on things before I wear an outfit to run errands, but if it's an outfit I want to look cuter, I will try them on and plan them out ahead of time. And I may not even have a certain occasion I'm wearing the outfit for. I just kind of like to have at least several outfits pre-planned in advance for any like occasional last minute plans. Maybe my mom and I decide we want to go out somewhere. It's not very often, but whenever there are kind of last minute plans, I'm not a last minute kind of person per se. I just like to have a few outfits on hand that I've already planned. So this one I did do on TikTok where I tried on an outfit. It was one of those pre-planning kind of moments. And I love this. It's 100% wool, so really good quality. I do think for the price point, you can often find Eugenia Kim hats also on sale. So for the price point, especially given you can easily kind of find this brand on sale for usually around like 30 to 40% off. I don't think it's bad, specifically for the quality especially. And it has this very cute like velvet ribbon along here, and I just think it's a very unique color too. You don't really see a whole lot of light pink fedoras, so I absolutely love this. And it came with this sort of like hat insert to be able to have the hat hold up its shape for storage, so I love that. And I just love, I'll put here how I styled it on TikTok if you guys didn't see it. Most of you probably already did, but I just love this. And I generally associate wool fedora hats specifically. I think they just overall have a very like heritage feel, but what they really remind me of, especially lighter colored ones, especially a white one, reminds me of that scene in Parent Trap where Elizabeth, like that character Elizabeth, the mom in that movie, she's like a wedding planner or something, I don't recall, or maybe a wedding designer, and there's that scene where there's this photo shoot. I'll put it like here on the screen if I'm able to, and this, one of the models for her like wedding thing in the movie is wearing a white fedora hat. It appears to be a wool white fedora hat. I definitely plan to implement a look like that if I ever get married and have a bridal look, I definitely think that it sort of like merges timeless, classy, and edgy, and I love it. So that's kind of like where I have this sort of interest, I guess, in wool hats, specifically like wool fedora hats that are lighter colors. I do own a bunch of black ones, you know, more so for every day, but I think that it kind of elevates a look. It's definitely a little bit less casual to opt for a lighter color fedora. Last hat from Eugenia Kim is this very large, definitely more spring summer hat. I received this one in PR. So after I had posted the video with the, I purchased that pink hat that I just showed you guys. This one, they then sent me this one in PR. So here's the hat outside of the plastic wrapping, and this also comes with this sort of plastic insert, which is really nice for storage so your hat doesn't lose its shape. Next I have two pieces from Tanya Taylor. I did already style these, so I'll put that photo here. And I love how these pair together. They do have them on the website styled together, but they are sold separately. So the first thing, and I did receive this in PR, but I was able to pick it out. So the first thing is this sort of like cowl neck sweater. And I'm not very good with turtlenecks. I'm very picky about turtlenecks. I'm someone where I get very claustrophobic. I don't like, and that goes like across the board, I don't like being in like elevators with a bunch of people. I don't like turtlenecks where I feel like I'm suffocating. This is a really nice one. If you're like that, like me with turtlenecks, go for a cowl neck. So it'll say like COWL cowl neck, and it'll be basically a looser fitting turtleneck. Those are the only ones I can do. I cannot do regular turtlenecks. I own a few where I'll try, and I am like this like all day long, like I can't do it. So I have to do cowl neck because I do think it's a very classy look to wear turtlenecks. It just unfortunately doesn't work for me. So if you're like that, definitely opt for a cowl neck, or if just in general you would kind of prefer a little more breathing room going on, I would definitely opt for a cowl neck. And it's sort of a like sleeveless vibe for the top, and then the skirt, I definitely should have sized down a size in the skirt. The skirt is in a size 4. I definitely should have gone to 2. I don't know how much of that is the sizing or is the fact that I've definitely lost like weight recently, but the skirt is definitely like a little big, but it still works. So I definitely really like this, and these pair together really nicely. And this is a, I would say like a midi bordering on maxi skirt, probably more of a maxi. It kind of depends on how tall you are and if you wear this with heels, but I love this, and it's a very kind of like classy, very fall look. So I love these two pieces, and you can obviously wear these separately or together, so you can get kind of like multiple looks. Next I have two pieces from Sezane. This is, I believe, I'm not sure if the pieces are necessarily, I don't think they're necessarily made in Paris or France or anything, but it's a very like French brand, if you're unfamiliar with this brand. So the first piece, and I did receive this in PR, but I also was able to select these pieces. First piece, I love this piece. I don't know how I'm going to style it yet. In my I envision this with red crepe shorts and then like white tights or something, but I don't have red crepe shorts. I have a pair online in my cart that are these Valentino ones, but I'm like, okay, do I want to buy a Valentino red pair of crepe shorts just for this one look when I may never wear those shorts again? I don't know, so I may kind of try to look on Zara and see if they have an option. If you guys can find like a good simple pair of red crepe shorts that aren't Valentino price, because I'm probably only going to wear them with this outfit, like this jumper. Definitely let me know in the comments, like leave a link or something, or the name of it and I can find it. But I need like red crepe shorts to wear with this, because I've already tried this with white sort of crepe style pants, like trousers, and it didn't really, it's like too looses. Like this is a loose fitted jumper, and then with loose fitted trousers it just looked like too slouchy. So I definitely need like a crepe short situation, and then tights. I also have a pair of white crepe shorts, but I can't find them. I think they might be at dry cleaning, so I'm gonna try that first, and then if not, I need to find a pair of red crepe shorts so I can wear this. But I love this jumper, and the fabrics are majority kid mohair and merino wool. Last thing from Sezane, which has received some lint on it from being in my lap and on my sweater, but this is their Clyde trench coat. So I have styled this in an outfit video, but I don't think I've posted it yet, so I'll put it here. It may be live by now by the time this video goes up, but I haven't posted this yet on my TikTok as of today. But it's a 100% cotton trench coat, and they do have several different colors. I believe they have like a beige, an ecru, this black, and I want to say they had a fourth color, but they for sure had those three. And it has this sort of like checker sort of interior, which I love. I think it's really cute, sort of like a little pop. So your clothes, it's black, and then you kind of have this little pop of this print. So I think that's a really unique look as opposed to it just being all black. And this is in a size 36, which is equivalent to a size US 4. And this fits my mom too. My mom's more like a 6 to 8. So it's definitely, you know, just for size reference. And I love this. It's so cute. My mom keeps wanting to borrow it. She's like, when are you going to wear it so I can borrow it? We kind of have like a rule where if something has tags on it, like you can't borrow it, but if the tags are off, like we've already worn it, then you can borrow. And she keeps wanting to borrow this. It's so cute. And it's just a very like wardrobe staple piece. I think everybody needs a beige and a black trench coat in their wardrobe. And the price isn't too outrageous for it being 100% cotton, and this is also made in Bulgaria. So I believe the price is like $340 for this, which I think is a pretty fair price point. Like Burberry's trench coats are definitely more like 1800-ish, contingent on the trench coat. So I love this, and again it comes in several colors. It's also water repellent, so you could wear this if it rains in wherever you live, like whatever area you live in, or would intend on wearing this. It is water repellent. So I love this piece, and I think everybody needs to have at least like one trench coat in their wardrobe. Next I have a few sort of like cashmere headband glove pieces to share. So in no particular order, I have two headbands from Portolano, which is a really good brand if you guys are looking for like cashmere wool like beanies, headbands, or they also have gloves. So it's a really good, I think this is a nice brand. I want to say they're like the heritage of this brand is pretty good. They were established in like 1895. I want to say the products are made in Italy or something, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I really like this brand. I definitely think it's a very like timeless brand. Okay, my camera battery died, so I just had to switch it out. So if the angle of where the camera is kind of moved around a little bit, that's why. So yeah, just had to switch out the battery. But yeah, so what I was sharing was this headband. So this is in a chocolate brown. It has this little bow here, and I know I've talked about bows being a thing that I kind of think is a little like silly for my age anyways. Like when people do like the little bows in the hair thing, I do think it's been done right lately. Like bows, I know is like a huge thing. It's all over runways, it's all over Zara, H&M, it's like everywhere. And I think some of the time it's done right, and other times I kind of think it's just like a little too much for like an adult. That's just my preference. Like for me, I don't care what other people want to do. And I think it can be done right sometimes. Like I have, when I did that H&M campaign for my hair, I put two, they're from H&M, little like bow clips here, but it's a very like subtle bow. I like very subtle. I don't like the big like an actual bow like in your hair, but this one, it's very subtle. It's you can like hardly even tell, and so it's like that chocolate brown. If this was like white or something, I would not have liked it, but because you can like hardly see, it's just kind of like a very subtle accent. I like it. And this is, I believe, a combo of cashmere and wool. Next I have this headband from Portolano. This one I think is more cashmere than it is wool because it does feel a lot softer than the other one. But I'm just someone who loves headbands. You guys know I love the like Missoni headband look. I'll like insert a photo here for like spring, summer, especially vacation. So I was like, okay, I need like a headband vibe for the winter time. So that's why I purchased these two, because I just love headbands and hats. I just feel like for me personally, I kind of feel like the look isn't even completed until I have like a headband or hat on. I don't know, like I'm really big on headpieces, headwear. So next I have two gloves also from Portolano. These are, I guess some people call them mittens. I would say these are more gloves, and these are both 100% cashmere. Actually, I take that back. The black headband is 100% cashmere. It's only the brown one that's a combo of wool and cashmere. So these ones are just a plain black, and then these ones are this sort of beige color, and they have these little crystals on the wrist part of where this would lie on your hand. It would definitely go on like the wrist part, and then the rest is just that plain beige. So I love these, and where I live, it does not get very cold here at all. It is like still somewhat spring weather here. It's not very cold. It's kind of irritating to me because I'm somebody where I love like snow level cold in the winter time. Like I want to turn the fireplace on, I want hot cocoa, I want to be bundled up, and it never really reaches that capacity here. Like the coldness here probably is like low 60s, like maximum. Like that's like the most cold it's getting. So these are not pieces I purchased to wear here where I live. I purchased these for like snow trips. Like I want to go to Lake Tahoe, to Aspen, and that's kind of like where these purchases came in mind. So these I purchased myself. And then this beanie is from Alashan Cashmere, I believe is how you pronounce the brand. So this is a different brand. This is Alashan Cashmere, and this is 100% cashmere. And I love this. It's a slouchy fit, so it's this sort of tan color, and I don't want to try it on because my hair is already having a bad day today, but we don't need to worsen it. But this, I tried it on for my grandmother the other day on FaceTime, and he like kind of thought it was funny because of the slouchy fit, and he was just like, I don't know why, he like, I think he thought it was like I looked like a little kid in it, so he was kind of laughing. But I also purchased these pieces because my grandpa and I are going to Switzerland, so not anytime like super soon. He's working on his passport right now because he has to get it renewed, but we are going in like a few months, so I kind of figured these pieces would be good for snow trips and then good for Switzerland since it does actually get cold and snow there. I just don't know by the time we go, is it going to be snowing? I don't think so. But then I'll have these pieces for that trip too. So I was kind of like hauling him like all my pieces, and I put that beanie on in the FaceTime, and he was like laughing because I think I looked like a little kid in it because it has like a slouchy fit, so it kind of like sits funny like right here. But I don't care, it's 100% cashmere, it's good quality, and it'll keep me warm. And some people like that look. On the bright side, it makes me look younger, I guess. So those are those pieces. Next, I have 3 pieces from Nation Ltd. I'm already wearing the first piece. It is this little red sweater, and I think this is really suitable for the holiday season. I needed a good red sweater, and I was going to just buy one, but then I ended up receiving this and then these next 2 pieces in PR. So I was like, this is perfect. I literally wanted a red sweater for, you know, the holiday season and whatnot. So this is so cute. This will definitely be a staple that I wear probably like every year, every winter, like holiday time. I'm not normally somebody who thinks you can only wear certain things during certain times of the year, but there are some things that are very like, everybody should have that, you know, for that certain season. I think like a good red sweater is one of them when it comes to holiday season. Next, I have this gray top, so same brand, and this I believe is mostly mohair. Let me check for material. This is mostly baby alpaca and wool for the materials of this, and then this gray top is I think it was like polyester or something. It wasn't you know, cashmere or anything like that. So then this top is sort of has this slight cowl neck, which again, like I can't do turtlenecks, it has to be something like this, so I'm able to wear this and this is comfortable. And this top is really comfortable, and it kind of snatches, the material does kind of snatch your waist a little bit. I will insert a photo here. I love this one. I think it might already be sold out now after that video, but this is a really good shirt, like top option. It's really, you know, you can layer with this and still wear this in the winter if you live somewhere that does get pretty cold. And the last thing from Nation are these pants. I did already wear these. I did also take a video of me wearing the outfit for TikTok, but I don't think it's up yet. But they're these little like velvet trousers, sort of like a merge between 70s and 90s, and I really like these. I think these are very unique, and they have this little gold button here, and I think it's just such a unique piece. It also has a like loop for belt. If you have a belt or anything you want to wear with this. I kind of like it better without a belt. It does have that option if you wanted to wear a belt with these, and these are in a size small, and these are made in Italy. I didn't even see that. Oh, I love this even more. These are made in Italy. I love that. Okay. I just love this color too. They're really comfortable as well. They kind of feel like sweatpants without actually looking like sweatpants, so these are really nice. Next, I just have a few random things that I purchased these myself. I'm about to share. They're just like kind of random things like pajama loungewear, because I know a lot of you guys really love when I share pajamas and loungewear. Okay, so first are these 100% silk pajamas, and I love the design of these. These are from the brand Petite Plume, 100% silk design New York or whatever pajamas, and I love this design. I'm not someone where like I have a few pairs of silk pajamas, but I also wear predominantly Pima cotton or from Casabella silk, or I will wear PJ salvage kind of pajamas for the most part, and then I have some from Natori, but the Natori ones are like satin, so I don't really like those. I like that these are silk. And I read like a study, and I don't want to, you know, relay anything that's inaccurate, but from the study they had said that materials actually, I don't remember the terminology, not necessarily like absorb into your body, but they like impact you or something. Like certain, this might sound a little crazy, but apparently materials of the clothes you wear especially sleep in, so they're on you for a longer period of time. And like, you know, you're in bed, it's kind of like the materials are pushing up against you, impact you and like your mood or something. I'm not sure the accuracy on that, but it was a study I read, and I don't know if it is placebo effect, but I will notice this now if I'm wearing pajamas that are silk, where I feel overall in a better mood. This could be placebo. So that was kind of, I was like, you know what, I need more silk pajamas because I want to be in a good mood. So that was like where this purchase sort of came about. And I like how it has a little pocket. I'm someone who kind of, I need to have pockets in pajamas, or I like just will not even bother. Or if I do have a lot of pajamas that don't have pockets, then I will need to wear like a robe over that has a pocket. Like I need a pocket at all times. So I love this, and I love this sort of like elegant swan print throughout the pajamas. So it's a long sleeve top and then long pants. And do these have pockets? Oh good, these do have pockets. Okay, good. Love that. And as like a sort of elastic waistband. So these are really comfortable, and they're silk. The one downside about silk is you do need to have it dry cleaned. I know like some people will wash silk by hand. I can hardly wash regular clothes by hand, so almost everything gets dry cleaned. It is actually getting a little outrageous. I don't know like how much dry cleaning is for most people, but it is like several $100s each time I take clothes. I don't know like what's going on, if it's because most of the pieces I'm taking in are silk or what the deal is, but it definitely is. It'll be like 15 pieces and it was $400. So that's one downside I will say with materials you can't wash yourself if you have to dry clean it. A lot of the times, even if you purchase something, it might even say in the description like dry clean only. That is one downside. So I think there's like kind of pros and cons for if you are purchasing satin or polyester pieces, whether it's pajamas or everyday clothing. You can wash those yourself, so you are saving money on the dry cleaning, but the quality maybe isn't there, the piece doesn't last as long. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing, because then if you invest in the silk and the cashmere, at least for me, I have to have that dry cleaned. So it's an extra expense. But I do think kind of like mixing the two, like having some pieces in your wardrobe that are maybe more trendy, less timeless, and they're less expensive, so it doesn't matter about the quality. And then mixing it with pieces that have that quality, are timeless, and more pricey in the dry cleaning and all that, but you like mix a combo. That's what I like to do personally. Next, I have these pajamas from PJ Salvage. I just received these in PR. I do have a discount code with them for you guys, so I'll put that on the screen. And I believe you receive 15% off with this discount code. I don't recall, but I'll have the details of that on the screen. I think PJ Salvage and just pajamas in general is a really good gift to give for the holidays. I'm not sure like how many of you guys, I know most of you guys celebrate Christmas, but I know I also have people where it's Hanukkah instead of Christmas, so I'm just kind of referencing it as the holidays. And there may be people who don't celebrate Christmas, but for the holidays, for gifting in general, I definitely think pajamas is a really good option, because everybody wears pajamas and it's colder, you know, during the winter months, so it's just a good gift option. I think it would be really cute too, like to order like pajamas for everybody and everybody's matching. And that would be also like a really cute gift idea. You know, if the whole family has like matching pajamas and they're matching. So these are the pajamas from PJ Salvage, and they're this really pretty sort of like maroon red sort of color, and I love that color. It's really in right now for fall and winter, and it has a sort of like lace detail along the neckline. And these are 96% modal, 4% elastane. I do have a few pajamas that are modal and elastane from Victoria's Secret that I also received in PR. Actually, I'm wearing the bottoms to a modal pajama set from Victoria's Secret right now because I'm at home and I'm just filming, so I will usually film in like a pajama bottom and then put like a regular top on for filming. And I think they're definitely the most comfortable, and they do have a more stretchy, they're definitely more comfortable for sleeping in, but I kind of like to have the versatileness of like that aspect of having different options of materials and types of pajamas. And I think this season can really, you know, add to that as well. Like for if you were really cold and you live where it snows, I'd probably want flannel. PJ Salvage also offers a ton of like really cute flannel pajamas. They have like Christmas prints and everything. They have so many different options, and the back just has this sort of like lace detail all throughout the back. There's like a little line in the back, and then the bottoms are pants, so they're just these little matching pants. They're very like stretchy and comfortable, and then it has that same little lace pattern along the side, like a side stripe of the pant. So cute, and I love this Bordeaux color. This is very, very like fall winter. It's like a trendy comfy pair of pajamas. So, and again, I have that discount code. I'll put it again on the screen if you guys want to order anything from PJ Salvage. Okay, lastly, I just want to share some loungewear. This is not obviously like really like luxury per se, but nor are really, I mean, maybe the first pair of pajamas and not like the rest of the stuff, but I know you guys love like the pajamas and loungewear, so I have been recently trying to expand my loungewear collection because that's virtually non-existent outside of these two sets, because I sometimes get embarrassed because I work from home, and so I will wear pajamas for like all day if I'm not going anywhere. And so sometimes like if I have to answer the door to sign a package or something, it's like kind of embarrassing that I'm still in my pajamas and it's like 3 p.m. It's like they're probably wondering like why I'm in my pajamas at that hour. So I thought, okay, if I'm wearing loungewear that's more socially acceptable, I can wear like this little set. These are both from Natori. So the first set is this little light, like dusty pink, and they feel so comfortable. They're probably also modal or something if I were to guess, but they're so comfy. They feel really soft, and the price was like really good too, and they have my little pockets. I like my pockets. So I love this, and so I have this set. That way, you know, I don't have to feel embarrassed if I want to go get the mail, answer the door, or anything of the sort. I don't have to be in my pajamas where I feel like, oh, like they're probably wondering like why I'm still in my pajamas this hour. So I have that one, and then I have a set for when it gets colder. So I have this little gray, like sort of little cozy set. So it's this long, it's kind of like a little bit of a slightly like Sherpa material. It's very thick too, so I think it'll be really warm in the winter. And then pants, and I don't think they have pockets, but like whatever. I'm just gonna like wear a robe with it. But I love, so yeah, I love those two. I think Natori, Casabella, PJ Salvage, Petite Plume are all really good for pajamas and loungewear. I don't know if all of those brands offer loungewear. I know Natori does. I believe Casabella does. I don't know if the other two do, but they do all have like really nice, good, cute pajamas. So that's it for this video. I hope that you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments what other sorts of videos you guys want to see. And again, I will have anything I mentioned here where it was like a text pop-up. So the Scentbird discount code, the PJ Salvage discount code, and links to everything I've mentioned all in the description box down below. And let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want to see. I think I kind of want to sort of alternate between luxury hauls and a different kind of style video, just because I don't want to promote like overconsumption, while a lot of the stuff, like usually half of each haul is stuff that was sent to me. It's still, I think, like in a way sort of promoting overconsumption when it gets to be like all these bags and clothes. Not necessarily for like beauty products per se, but for me it's definitely more like clothes, bags, things like that. So I definitely want to know in the comments like what other kinds of videos you guys would want to see. So that way I'm kind of able to alternate. You know, I'm still going to do luxury hauls of course, but I want to be able to alternate and have other videos in there as well. Maybe, you know, more of the outfit videos, how I style things. But definitely let me know in the comments what kind of videos you guys would want to see, and outside of luxury hauls. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.